Good morning, Suzuki Science, grade 12. So here we are on week 9, and well, before I start with the lesson proper, I probably should get this out of the way because some of you will be doing the lesson at different speeds, so I just want to make sure everyone is up to date. I am making an adjustment to your marks, and just to be clear, I believe that based on the performance I've seen over the past 2 months now, that the majority of you, your marks will be likely dropping about 15%. If you have an 80, probably down to, I'm guessing, a 70, 65. If you have a 90, maybe an 80, probably 75 or something like that. To be honest, it's the only way I can reconcile the work that has been collectively submitted over the past few months, many weeks. It makes sense to me. I've consulted with my colleagues, and
at Suzuki Science, we believe in determining student marks so that they best represent student learning. And so I like Mr. Ellis's idea about how the marks that the students are getting based on the past 3 months of distance learning, they need to be adjusted. I really like that idea.
I think the idea of that 15% reduction makes a lot of sense, especially if we want to continue the integrity of our marks at Suzuki Science. So yeah, I think I'm going to be making those adjustments as well.
I do know that other kids in the province will have an opportunity to see their marks be maintained based on what they did pre-March break, but the program I've been running for the past 20 plus years, I just can't reconcile the marks that you have received. And I know it's a hard lesson, but I'm sure you'll thank me for it in the long run because it's something that'll help build resilience. And it's this resiliency that builds the strength that will see us through the difficult times that are sure to plague us in our unknown and chaotic futures. So I've had a chance to work through all your submissions over the past couple months, including last week, and looking at the quality of the work that's been submitted, it is very difficult, like I said, to maintain many of the marks that you guys have had. So I know that many of you have been accepted into programs, and that your decision about what school you're attending has been decided. I'm hoping that this change will not affect your acceptances into programs. If so, I guess you could talk to me. But I don't think I'd be a good person if I were party to the fact that you're leaving school getting these marks if you're not really prepared and to have them. So at this point, what you really should do is you should go to the actual lesson itself, and in the lesson itself you're going to read through the next couple of pages of notes, and at the end of that it will tell you when to come back to a video lesson. You should follow the sequence, and I will continue this lesson a little momentarily.